Are you thinking about leasing your property? Before you hand over those keys, let's make sure your lease agreement is rock solid. Number 1, clearly define who's on the lease. One of the biggest mistakes landlords make is not clearly identifying who's responsible for the lease. To protect yourself, include the full legal name of every tenant. If it's not in writing, they aren't legally bound. Require government-issued ID, proof of income, and credit check to verify eligibility. Make sure all tenants sign the lease, not just one roommate or family member. If only one person signs, you could have trouble collecting rent or enforcing lease terms. Here's a pro tip. Always verify documents to spot fake pay stubs, fraudulent IDs, and avoid rental scams. Number 2, lease terms and termination rules. You need to make sure the rent covers your expenses while still generating profit. A few key expenses to consider include the mortgage payment, property taxes, and insurance. Maintenance and repairs should be budgeted at least 1 to 2% of the property's value per year. If the property is part of a homeowners association, there's HOA fees that could apply. Property management fees should be considered if you're hiring a property manager. A common rule investors use is a 1% rule. If you don't know what that is, it means that the rent should be 1% of the property's value. However, in some areas, you may need to adjust based on your market conditions. Your goal is to strike a balance between profitability and affordability so that your property stays occupied while generating a steady income. Number 3, rent fees and security deposits. Even after setting a rental price, you need to be willing to adjust based on tenant demand and market conditions. To stay flexible with pricing, first monitor the interest levels of your home. If you're receiving no applications, the rent may be too high. Next, you could offer incentives or discounts, such as flexible lease terms, to attract more tenants. Lastly, reassess pricing annually as rental trends can change and adjust the rates accordingly when the lease is up. Being responsive to the market trends and tenant demand ensures that your property remains rented and profitable year-round. A well-written lease agreement sets clear expectations and helps you avoid costly legal disputes. Do you need help drafting a strong lease? I can connect you with a legal professional and property management resources, such as myself. If you have leasing questions, reach out today. I'm here to help. Send me a message or let's make sure your lease agreement is rock solid.